Res. Heyo, hammaga salom, sizlar bilan JavaGames, kvadrat. Bugun sizlar bilan yangi o'yinda o'ynashni boshlaymiz. Bu o'yinimiz nomi Hogwarts Legacy. Harry Potterni yangichasi chiqdi. O'shani birgalikda sizlar bilan o'ynashga harakat qilib ko'ramiz. Xush kelibsizlar streamimizga. Ovozlarni to'g'rilagan holda muzika baland emasmi akalar? Muzikani anaqa degan joydan Java Potter bo'lamiz bugun. Sizlar bilan birgalikda albatta Mirjahon Ashurovdan bizda ertalabdan donat bor, shuni yo'qini ekranlaringga chiqarib yuboraman hozir. Tak. PKSat stream. Assalomu alaykum JavaBek va nihoyat o'zbidagi birinchi siz doimgidek. Rahmat ODDUSHI Mirjahon Ashurov donat qayerga ketib qoldi? Uni tepasiga chiqib ketdi. Hozir shuni ham to'g'rilab qo'yamiz. Ozgina texnik nosozliklar uchun uzr so'rayman ertalabdan. Qani bu apelsin? Ha, mana apelsin. Charchamayapsiz? Assalomu alaykum. Va alaykum assalom. Yaxshimisiz? Charchamayapsizmi? Svet ketdimi? Yo'q, svet bor. Nega qotyaptimi? Qotmayapti. Tak. Akalar bo'lmasa hamma tayyor bo'lsa, biz sekin o'yinni boshladik. Jonxo'r aka, assalomu alaykum. O, Absattor Sasha Belly. Charchamayapsizlarmi? Sog'liqda yaxshi ishlar bo'lyaptimi? Tinib tinchib yuribsizlarmi? O'zlaring ko'payib. Pogdali akalar. Yangi o'yin, yangi sarguzashtlar sari. Agon. Like tugmasini bosib qo'yasizlar. Java brat charchamasini tug'ilgan kunlar bilan. Rahmat ODDUSHI, nachat igro. Jut o'ynaman. Tak, birinchi bo'lib biz hozir odam yaratishimiz kerak. Tak. Hoppa. Java Potterning tashqi ko'rinishini hozir belgilashimiz kerak sizlar bilan. Mana shu bolimeniga o'xshayapti. Mana shuni tanladim. Tak. Bu yog'i nima bo'ldi? Bu bashara. Bashara o'zimga mos ravishda menga o'xshashi kerak-da bu. Ozgina anaqa nima deydi? Kameram xira bo'lishi mumkin. Uzr so'rayman buning uchun. Chunki svet topolmayapman. Ko'nglimdagidek yorug'lik chiqarib bera olmayapti. Onam. Tak. Mana shu ham norm. Da, hozir o'zimga o'xshagan bir tak bo'ldi. Svet ko'ji, qani oppoq qo'yikchi buni. Bo'ladi. Ochki taqamiz, конечно. Вот так. Java Potter. Tak, прическа. Прическасini ham tanlasak bo'lar ekan. Tak. Mana shu zo'r. Tak, yana qanaqa прическалар bor? Yo, bu o'xshamadi. Qiz bolalar прическасы bo'lib qoldi. GTA 5 bu. Javaldo. Javaldo bo'ldi bu. Tak, mana shunda qoldiramiz. Harry Potterning прическasiga o'xshagan qora rang belgilaymiz. Oq. Bo'ldi. Qora. Shram. Tak, chap ko'zida shram bo'lyapti. Java Potter o'zi bo'ldi. Yo'q, shram kerak emas bizga. Tak, состояние кожи. Tiniq bo'lsin, yuzing hollari bor ekan yuzida. Tak. Tiniq bo'lsin yuzi, mayli. Tak, ko'z. Qosh ekan, qosh. Qalin qoshli, qora qoshlisan hamjon. O'zing yaxshi bilasan degan joydan ozgina qoshlarni ham to'g'rilaymiz. Tak, Jonxo'r aka tug'ilgan kunlaringiz bilan o'tib ketdi-ku, necha yil bo'lib ketdi tug'ilgan kunim o'tib ketganiga. Tak, qora bo'l, mana shu qoldi. Svet glass. Qora bo'ldi. Qora ko'zli, qora qoshli bo'ldi. Tak. Голос. Первый голос, второй голос.
That was quite something.
Yo'q.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Bo'ldi. Tijolo, istoriyaga tanlab qo'yaverik. Tak. Buning ismi Java Potter bo'ladi, buning ismi. Tak, mishkada bunday qoraydi. Buning ismi Java Potter. Java Potter, волшебник. Da конечно, волшебник. Qanday tog'a, yaxshimisizlar, charchamayapsizmi? Novel начат путешествия. Погнали aka. Java bugun Sehrgarlar maktabiga kiradi sizlar bilan. Magic. Oh, yaxshimisiz? Charchamayapsizmi? Siz ketishga tayyormisiz
It's a
dedi.
pity we didn't have a bit
Ah,
more time
tayyor.
to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have,
Oh,
Professor.
Java Potter.
I'm quite sure I've
Professor
never seen
Fig.
anyone take so
Yaxshimisiz,
quickly
charchamayapsiz,
to a
sog'liq yaxshimi,
second-hand
o'zlaring
world.
yaxshimisizlar akalar,
You'll be
charchamang,
forced to
yaxshilab
be
o'tirib o'ynar.
recognized
Bu
when you get your own.
magiический
Thank
bugun.
you, Professor Fig. I
Magiический
appreciate you
stream
working with me
qo'yamiz.
before the term begins.
Opa, ana, keldi ana, boshlandi. Magic boshlandi. Magicard. George Oldrick. Yaxshimisizlar, George? Ishlaring yaxshimi? Bunaqa tumanli havoda nima qilib yuribsan?
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this.
Buni endi Короче, buni anonsi yo'q.
Calculated slightly on my
Ruscha
first
tarjimasi
try.
yo'q.
Gave quite
Lekin
fright to some
o'yin
theatergoers in the
bomba.
West End.
Yangi o'yin 2023-yilning
When I received the
eng
RAL, I must say
muhim o'yinlaridan bittasi. Shuni sizlar bilan birgalikda o'ynab boramiz.
Of course.
Blazer, ovozi baland emasmi?
Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a
Hozir
start of
Magic
term feast and
zaryadkani
a
olaylik.
sorting ceremony to get
Well,
to. Wonderful idea.
Wonderful.
As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
To ya
Not at
uydu.
all, sir.
After
Uchutda.
you.
После вас. Bo'ldi, короче, Hogwartsga qarab agon.
Would be good to see the old.
Men anchadan beri Hogwartsda bo'lmagandim. Sizlar bilan birgalikda borsam bo'ladimi dedi. Bo'ldi, boring. Yur, o'tir, tezroq o'tir. Nimaga qarading sen? Bakmi bu? Ot qani? Otlar qani, otlar? Otlar qani? Londonning ko'chalaridan o'zimiz to'g'ridan-to'g'ri Hogwartsga qarab yo'l olamiz. Don Warner Brothers va Java Brothers taqdim etadi. Avalanche studiyasi va JavaGames. Javbrat qalaysiz, yaxshi? Okay, va WizardGames va JavaGames taqdim etadi. Harry Potter va sehrli chiroq. Ot qani aytmoqchi?
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Men Shotlandiyada bo'lib keldim dedi. Sen zo'rg'a uspet qilding dedi.
And who is your traveling companion?
Kim bilan ketyapsan? Men ismim Java Potter.
New student.
New.
Yangi student
Yes,
dedi.
sir. I'm
Yes, sir.
starting school as a fifth year.
5-kursga. Sразу 5-kursdan
None
boshlashganmiz
of the
akalar.
faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Hogwartsga ertaroq kirsang bo'lmasmidi?
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their
5-kursdan
magical
keladi.
skills for
4 yil
4 years
o'tib
now,
boryapmiz
the
akalar.
headmaster asked if I could get
Tanish
a new
bilish yo'q.
student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well,
Bu novichok
you couldn't
emas
have
deb.
asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional
Pedagog,
teacher, he's
Redkus,
also remarkably
волшебник.
intuitive and gifted with
Professor, yoningdagi odam
Mr.
juda ham
Osric
mashhur
is
odam.
prone to
Juda ham
flattery.
bolshevnik,
I dare say
sehrgar
it's one
deyapti.
of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Mana u ministerstvoda
Have you
ishlayapti.
seen this?
Buni ko'rdingmi? Hoppa, goblinlar gazetni Goblin.
Opinions differ as to how
Ranrock
great a threat
opposite
Ranrock
sound.
really
Короче,
is.
goblinlarning oldiga boramiz.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues
Hoppa.
at the ministry, I believe
Professor.
he is a significant
Tashqarida bir nimalar bo'lyapti. Professor.
and
Professor
it was
Fig.
your wife
Professor Fig. Mana uni ismi Fig
who
ekan.
alerted me to his activities.
Boya
months ago.
saproga Elizar.
Miriam.
Maryam.
How?
Miriam ekan.
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she
Ranrock.
died,
Kim u Ranrock?
wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond,
Ne вот, это
Receive
было
this.
последним ее получить. Bir narsa
it
beryapti.
was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me
Mana
via
xotini
her aunt,
o'lishdan oldin mana shuni berishni
no correspondence.
senga
I
vasiyat
can
qilgan
only
ekan.
assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly
Quickly, tezroq
to
ochish
keep it
kerak.
safe.
presumably
Buni
from
tezroq
Ranrock.
olib borish kerak deydi.
I
Bu
cannot
Ranrockni
open it.
qo'liga tushmash kerak.
Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
Bu
It looks like goblin metal.
juda ham kuchli
symbol,
sehr
what's
bilan
that glow?
qulflab qo'yilgan deydi. Bu switch,
I don't see a
bu
glow.
yonyapti deydi. Qayer
Nor
yonyapti?
do I.
Hoppa. Bir nima bo'ladi yo'q hozir. Ochma. Java, mana yonyapti akalar. Hoppa. O, ya ochilib ketdi.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait!
To'xta. Stoy. Draco. Karitani yarim yo'q-ku. Drakon ubitsa. Men hozir qo'shilishim kerak edi. Otlar paydo bo'ldi. Qoch orqangdan dragon qo'yapti. Qoch. Takra! Oh my. Yo banika ko'ti degan joydan-ku. Key. Ключ. Kalit.
Give me your hand!
Qo'lingni ber. Ishlash. Hoppa. Mana boshlandi. Olmaxon.
Are you all right?
Siz yaxshimisiz? Mana uni mazasi bo'lmayapti.
You're hurt.
Yeah.
Perhaps a bit.
Ozgina mazam
Take
bo'lmayapti.
this. It's Wiggenweld potion.
Mana uni
Stuff
iching,
will
qarang.
right you in a second.
Yaxshi bo'lib qolasiz. G. Pastda bos. Chor bratishga. Java seni buyuk ishlar kutyapti. Chor buni.
What happened?
Qayerga keldik? Nima bo'ldi? Bidni
I can't
George.
believe he...
Meni kallamga sig'mayapti.
What the hell got
George'ni
into that damn thing?
drakon yubordi.
Attacking a carriage mid-air?
Bizni karetaga bunaqa
A typical
drakonlar
dragon would never.
umuman
Professor.
hujum qilish kerak emas dedi. Professor.
Sir,
Qayerdamiz?
where are we?
Ser
I'm
qayerdamiz?
not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An
Biz
item enchanted
topgan
to bring whoever
kalit
touches it to
portal
a
edi.
specific place.
Hoppa, boshlandi.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you
Men
like to look
o'zimni
around a bit.
yaxshi his qilyapman.
I would. But stay close. We've
Yonimda
no
yur.
idea who created this port key.
Java Potter yonimda yuring dedi. Professor Fik. Ketdik akalar. Boshlandi. Sevgi muhabbatimiz ramzi dedi. Oho! Hogwartsga xush kelibsiz. Hogwarts emasmi?
How far did that port key take us?
Qayergacha ot
Farther
ordi bu
from
portal?
London than the carriage
Shotlandiya.
traveled.
Shotlandiyaga uchib
Somewhere in
ketdi.
the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins.
O, ana yerda
The
yo'l bor
port key
ekan.
was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected.
Bugungi
But
kun juda
Miriam
ham
sent that
kutilmagan
port key to
voqealarga boy
George for a
bo'lyapti.
reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me,
Если вы в порядке?
I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely, okay.
Let's see if we can find
Ketdik.
a path, however faded it may be.
Tak, короче, bizga narsa kerak ekan, o'shani topishimiz uchun ozgina yuramiz. Put Hogwarts zadaniyani
Mind your
ochilasiz.
step.
Oyog'ingiz ostiga qarab yuring dedi. Okay? Inglizchani yorib yuboradiganlar bo'lsa, tarjima qilish shart emas. Mana yerda
Where do you
o'qib olishlaring ham
suppose
mumkin.
I've got the port key?
Ruschani yorib yuboradiganlar,
A good question.
o'zbekchada ham yaxshi gapira
Miriam
olmaydiganlar,
spent years searching
men
for
bilan
evidence
birgalikda.
of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
magic короче. Magic. Wow, magic.
Ancient magic.
Древний
Yes,
magic.
a powerful magic wielded by
Powerful
a rare
magic,
few
короче.
that seems to have been lost to time.
Но судья, eski sehr joduni izidan tushdik biz. Men maktabga kirmoqchi edim.
Hogwarts Castle was built by and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic.
Magic
I
короче.
don't know where she came into possession of the port key,
Короче,
but I am
portaldan
certain it was to do with
bu
that
tarafga
search.
kelib qoldik. Portal
There's the
bizni
path
shu
down
yerga
below.
boshladi
This way?
deyapti-da u. Ha, mana yo'l bu yoqda deyapti. Gap yo'q. Portal bizni shu yerga
Why
kelishimizni
was your wife searching for evidence of
xohladi
lost
dedi-da,
magic?
boyagani ключ bor-ku.
Miriam wanted to
Kalit.
understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than
Magic
any
is a
power.
power,
What
короче.
really matters is the one
Magic
who
power.
wields it.
Xo'sh. Yopig'i bu, professor. Tupikka kelib qoldik-ku.
Is that ice?
Yo, bu
It's not
muzlagan.
cold enough here.
Bu
It
qanaqadir
appears to be a
sehr
sort
jodu
of
dedi.
enchantment.
Buni yorib
Someone
o'tishimiz
wanted
kerak.
to block this path.
Kimdir bizni
Let's see
yo'limizni
some of that
to'smoqchi.
one work you were practicing.
Sizni
Focus
tayoqchangizni,
on the center.
sehrli tayoqchangizni chiqaring, dedi. Magic! Aha, boshlandi. Wow! Sehrli tayoqchangizni ishlating dedi menga. Bo'ldi, ishlatdim. Ketdik. Bu sehrli tayoqchamni
That was a bit rougher than I expected. Your one work's improving with
Gap
every
yok.
cast.
Thank you, sir.
yorvardi sir dedi. Thank you sir. Sizga ham sir. Hasta la vista. Explosive. Qanaqa anolar bor edi Harry Potterda?
Up there.
Tepaga chiqishimiz kerakmi? Bo'ldi, gap yo'q. Brat, gap yo'q, ketdik. Professor,
We're close now. It's
orqasida
just ahead.
bitta sehr jodu ishlatib qo'yaymi orqasidan? Shira. Kelyapman. Vashe. Professor, yana tupikka olib kelib qo'ydi.
Steady yourself.
Yonimda yuring dedi.
Reparo.
Yup. Reparo, короче. Sen ham reparo qilib qo'y orqasidan. Tegmas ekan. Reparo. O'xshamayapti. Bizda reparo o'xshamayapti.
Almost there.
Biz yetib qoldik. Reparo. Reparo.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect
Bu
they
yerda nima
valued their
qilgan?
privacy.
Bu Kalizey.
That portkey led us here for a reason.
Nima
Let's
bu?
have a look around for anything that seems out
Hozirda
of place.
yon atrofni tekshiring dedi. Bir qanaqadir g'alati narsani ko'rsangiz menga ayting dedi. Так, опа, задание. На мини-карте указаны вы ближайшее окружение. Это ваша цель. Нажмите, удержите, посмотреть. Bo'ldi. Okey. Tushunarli. Buni sakraymiz. Dumalaymiz. Okey. Опа, mana yerda bir narsa bor.
Professor.
Professor, bu yerda bir narsa bor.
Of some kind.
Yo'qda mana yerda qanaqadir
Perhaps our host
kodlar
was a
yozilgan.
noted seer.
Kodlar bor ekan.
Interesting.
Dem qiziq. Repero ichimdan o'tib ketyapti bu. Men ham ichidan o'ta olamanmi? Yo'q ekan, ichidan o'ta olmayman. Men ichimdan o'tishi mumkin ekan, lekin men o'ta olmas ekanman. Nima qilyapti bu? Dog'dirchoq. O'qiyapti buni. Alximik. Abrayxon Beruniy bilan Ibn Sinon rasmini chiqarib qo'yibdi bu yerga. Sehrgar bo'lganmi ular? Yo'q. Tak, tepaga chiqishim kerakmi men? To'xtachi. Tepaga chiqishimiz kerak menimcha. Исследуйте руины. Tak, bo'ldi, gap yo'q. Tepaga chiqishimiz kerak men kamida. Qayerdan chiqamiz bu tepaga? Akalar, magic boshlandi. Mana qas chiqsak kerak a? Mana. Mana. Professor. Men bir narsani topdim. Repair qilish kerak u yerga.
That enchanted crystallized stone again.
Qanaqadir
But what
tosh.
could it be blocking?
Filosofskiy tosh. Filosofskiy kamin deydi. Mana nima deydi Harry Potterda? Professor, qarshi mana yerda 11 metrda bir narsa topdim men. Oh, Gary.
Professor Fig.
Professor Fig. Yo'q. Professor Fig. Biz qayergadir kelib qoldik. Kelyaptimi? Ha, mana keldi. Professor Fig oynaning muzning narigi tarafida bir narsa bor.
Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
Bu yerda qanaqadir xona
What
bo'lishi kerak.
room?
Qanaqa xona?
I don't see anything.
Men hech narsa
There's that
ko'rmayapman.
glow again.
No,
Like the
we're-
glow on the portkey container.
Qanaqadir xona.
What in Merlin's name?
Boyimiya Merlina. Merlinning
Godric's heart.
qaypog'i uchun dedi.
Where are we?
Biz
I don't
qayerda?
believe it.
Hoppa. Qayergadir keldik. Qayerga keldik? Razbuditli goblina. Hoppa, mana yerda goblin. Bankka keldik.
Hello?
Salom. Goblin banki. Bankka keldik-ku biz. Bankka keldik. Hey. Loyal. Voy, cho'chima. Voy, bundoqni olib yursa bo'lmaydimi? Goblin-ku bu.
It can't be.
Bo'lishi mumkin emas. Sizlar keldinglar.
Just a moment.
Ozgina shoshmay turinglar. Yomon bu goblin.
Welcome to
Xush
Gringotts
kelibsizlar
Visiting Bank.
Greenbot bankiga.
Vault
Kredit
number
olamiz.
12, I presume.
Sizlarga 12-xona kerak, to'g'rimi?
Precisely.
Ha, to'g'ri.
The key?
Kaliti bormi?
Your wife's portkey.
Portal
Oh,
washish.
yes,
Ha,
of
bu
course.
kanishni bor. Ber kalitni.
This way then.
Orqamdan yuringlar.
Stay close.
Bu yerdan anoda Harry Potterda ko'p pul topardik.
After you.
Sizlardan keyin albatta.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Qo'lingizni bu anodan chiqarmang. Короче, qo'lni uzib olishi mumkin dedi. Ketdik akalar. Bankka ketyapmiz. Bank.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main
Biz
lobby.
anchadan beri 12-xonani egasini kutayotgandik.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
Bankda bunaqa eshiklar
They
juda ham
are
ko'p.
uncommon. Only one with great
12
wealth
xona,
or
короче,
power, or both,
shishkalar
would have
xonasi
arranged
dedi.
for such a service.
12-safe.
Take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
O'tirarkanmiz, ana
Experienced the
o'zimiz
thief's
aylanarkan.
downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
Vashi.
These are the lower vaults that
Magic
we're passing
magic.
now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries
400 yil
ago.
oldin
It
qo'yilgan
resides in
bizga
the
deydi.
deepest part of the
12-chi
bank.
xona. 12-chi
Settle in.
safe.
We've quite a distance to go.
Ajoyib. 400 yil oldin seyfga qo'yilgan narsa nima ekan? To'xta yaramaslar.
Vault number.
Seyfingni nomerini ayt.
Vault 12.
12-chi seyf.
Momentous day.
Haqiqiy kun bugun. 400 yil oldingi seyfni
On your
ochamiz
way.
hozir. O'tiringlar. Katta g'alamislikni his kelyapti. JavaGames Redemption o'ynang iloji bo'lsa. Okay. Boshqa joyga ketib kimgadir xabar berishga ketdi.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Bitta ana boyagi
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
qorovulni qo'lida qanaqadir bir narsa yondi dedi.
Section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Qaror bankda bir nima bo'ladi-yu. Bankda bir nima bo'ladi-yu, ana u g'alamiz qayergadir ketdi. Qorovul qayergadir ketdi.
Here we are.
Вот мы на месте. Va keldik. Keldik. Xush kelibsiz. Bankimizga.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
Bu
A
seyfni
goblin has
oxirgi
been
marta qachon
stationed at my
ochishgan?
desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault
400
12
yildan beri ochilmagan ekan bu seyf.
until today.
12-seyf. Hozir biz ochamizda 400 yildan beri meni kutyapti-da bu seyf. 400 yil.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
12-seyf. Rahmat, Addushi. Chivi bera olmaymizmi bunga? Akrilikchi nimalar bor ekan? Nima bor deb o'ylaysizlar ekan? Seyfni ichida nima bor deb o'ylaysizlar?
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure.
Bu yerda
Sir,
pul
I
yo'q.
wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Oh, kakose. Qarchi 12-xonaga kim kirsa ham uni ustidan yopib qo'ying deb ana u berilgan ekan.
Let me think.
Bu yerda
There
nima
must be
bor?
something here.
Bu yerda bir nima bor.
Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio bo'lish kerak.
Revelio?
Revelio nima edi?
Yes, a revealing charm. No
charm.
time like the present.
Sehr
Let's
jodu.
see what we're missing, shall we?
Tak.
Ready your wand and focus.
Okay. Revelio bo'lishimiz kerak. Qocha. Qocha. Men boshqarishim kerak ekan. R harfini. Endi Najmiti
Revelio.
Revelio.
There. I saw something.
Mana yerda bir narsa
Move
bor-da,
a bit
boydan beri
closer
yonib.
and try again.
Qani bu yoqroqqa kelganda yaqinroq borib sehr jodingni ishla. Revelio.
Oh.
Bu yerda qanaqadir
That's a
eshik.
start. There's that symbol
Bu
again.
simbol.
I don't suppose you see a way to...
Qanaqadir
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
to'g'ri aytasan.
If what you can see
Bizni
reveals the
kulishga
way
o'xshagan
forward,
simbol bor
then I
ekan.
dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault.
Ochildi.
Lead the way.
Voy, ochamiz. Bidang. Dang bo'ldi.
Lumos!
Lumos. Menda yo'qmi Lumos?
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean earn our way out?
Yerga kelib
Do
qoldik.
you think this is some sort of test?
Bu yerda kimlardir
I
ishlagan.
do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will
Yonimda
be
yur.
no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Bu yer уже bank emas deyapti. Bu yer уже bank emas ekan. Boshqa joyga ketib qoldik. Qayerga ketib qoldik bilmayman. Yonimda yur dedi. Professor Fig. Figi. Sizni Figi desam bo'ladimi? Figi deb chaqirsak bo'ladimi bu otaxonni? Professor, men
I see
g'alamislik
something up ahead.
sezyapman.
What is it?
Mana yerda qanaqadir
That glow again.
buloqqa o'xshagan
On
narsa
the
bor.
floor.
Блокmi bu? Bu chiqyapti. Значит, blok. Значит, blok bor bu yerda. Tak. Teginib ko'rchi shunga. Wow. Ustiga turib oldi. Lumos.
What happened?
Nima bo'ldi?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Eng yaxshi o'qim.
Yes, sir, I'm
Mana yerda
fine.
ham bir narsa yonyapti.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That
Qilgan
statue.
narsa yerni o'zgartirib
What
oldi.
statue?
Mana yerda qanaqadir haykal bor.
I see some sort of statue, but only as a
Yoningda.
reflection in the floor.
Yoningda haykal bor, yerda tagida. Revelio.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
Oppa, mana bu
It
narsa.
is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match.
Bular
When you
ikkisi
moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the
ikkita
light.
tarafga qarab turibdi dedi. Seni tweetingdan
Perhaps
ular
you should cast
to'g'rilayapti.
Lumos.
Lumusni ishlatish kerak. Okey. Menga o'rgatyapti Lumusni. Okey. Lumus. O'rgandim mana. Oson ekan. Okey. R2 bilan uchuvchak. Udержите и используйте Lumos. Okey.
Lumos.
Well done.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me.
Lumos.
It does follow the light.
Mana uni hozir joyiga keltirishim kerak. Yerda tagidagi nima bilan tepadagi haykalni to'g'irlash kerak. Опа. Пошло, поехало. Вау. Solishamiz. Solishadigan payt keldi. Protecto, короче. Axio. Descendo. Levioso. Deposo. Potoso. Axio. Protecto. Axio. Почему? Protecto. Exposo. Axio. Campigo. Skendo. Yaxshi. Levioso. Just 1 minute. Yonimda tur. Uyda stream qilishning oqibati. Professor Lumus.
Fig.
Lumus.
Professor, where are you?
Professor qayerda?
This isn't good. Where
Bu
am I
yaxshilikka
supposed to
olib
go?
kelmaydi. Qayerga borishim kerak?
What's happening?
Tak, bu yerda nima bo'ldi?
Wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Professor. Qani bu professor endi? Professor Fig. Opa, yana chiqdi. Mana.
That's where they're leading me.
Yana
Let's glow again.
Mana yerda yana chiqdi. Вообще как вот o'ynagan-ku. Olib o'ynash. Wow, yana haykal. Tak, Levioso.
I'm on my own this time.
Endi yoqishim kerak-a.
Lumos.
Opa. Tak, bu bo'ldi. Yana o'tirib qoldi yana u. Tezlikka qilish kerakmi buni? Tezlikka qilish kerakmi kana?
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
To'xtanglar. Mana chiziq. Где-то o'rtalariga. Voy, ikkalasi ham, uchalasi ham.
Seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Bos uka. Wow, Rivelio. Qoch uka. Gari qoch.
Lumos.
Potter, qoch. Lumos. Rivelio, короче. Rivelio. Accidentalio. Yaxshi. Men chiqma sehrgarman-ku. Rivelio, короче. Endi yo'g'iga o'rgatmayman dedi. Rivelio. Actio. Excuse me. Protecto. Qoch uka. Qoch. shaxmat doskalariga o'xshaydi ana. Nima yo'q? Yo'q shu. Protector. Lumo. Aksiyo. Despento, короче. Qoch. Gari qoch. Protector, yaxshi. Qoch. Zaryadni yo'q qoldimi buni? Yo'qmi? Yorvordimmi? Yorvordim. Protector, короче. O'zbekistonmizda, O'zbekistonga keldik. Assalomu alaykum. FIFA qachon? Bugun kechqurun chiqadi FIFA. Lumos.
Lumos.
Lumos akalar. Svet o'chib qoldi. Yorug'likka qarab. Yursagan bo'lar ekan. Opa, yana klitch. Yana bir narsani oldiga keldim. Magic. Hasta la vista, baby. Oh. Yomoni keldimi deyman. Bu ani Harry Potter'dagi orzularni ko'rsatadigan ana-u. Qontalash bo'lib qoldimmi? Yo'q. Orzularni ko'rsatadigan oyna-ku bu. Opa. Oynaning ichiga kirib ketdimi? Vashega ko'z o'ynagan-ku. Nima bo'ldi bu? O'tmishni ko'rsatadigan bu anavi. Shashka. Dumbledore'ning xonasida bo'lardi, ya'ni sochidan tortib bitta tashab qo'yadi. O'tmishini ko'rsatadi. Harry Potter ko'rganmisizlar o'zi? Kim ko'rgan?
There you are.
Shu yerda ekansiz. Bu qayer?
What is this place?
I don't know,
Men bilmayman,
but
qardash.
I found this floating
Lekin men
above that
mana shuni topdim.
basin.
That is no mere basin.
Quduqni oldida.
That is a pensive
Omut pamять,
for
aytdimi?
viewing memories.
Ana nima edi? Xotiralarni ko'rsatadigan
I wonder.
quduq. Qiziq. Qani nima ko'rsatar ekan bu? Professor Dumbledore bormikan bu yerda? Harry Potter o'rniga Harry Potter bo'laman men.
Follow my lead.
Menga o'xshab qara dedi. Old tanku. Professor Dumbledore yoshligimi? Rivelio qilyapti bu. Rivelio. Yoshligimi? Harry Potter o'rniga Harry Potter bo'l. Bu kim bo'ldi?
All is in place.
Hammasi tayyor.
Well hidden. Perhaps too well.
Portalni juda ham yaxshi
I wonder if
anaqa
the
qildik,
path we
yashirdik.
created
Maybe
Bu 400 yil
it will
Persual
be
Rex.
impossible for one who cannot see
400 yil oldingi narsa bu.
as I can.
no ability to see what others cannot will not be enough person.
Voy dara.
We are entrusting the
Seni-
one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets.
Seni kuchingni, короче, yashirishimiz kerak deyapti.
Anything to obtain.
Yes. And if we are
Bir nimani
correct,
topganda bular.
the ritual wizard
Bular oltin topgan.
child
Neft
will
topgan
prove
ekan.
themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Короче, bizni sinovlarimizni o'tgan sehrgar bizni kuchimizga ega bo'ladi dedi mana u. Vashi, nostalgiya. Yes. Короче, bularni sinovdan o'tsak, bularni kuchiga ega bo'lar
That's
ekan.
what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Bularni yonidagi nurni ko'rdingizmi
Astonishing.
dedi.
Can I
DM.
see magic?
Magic
Traces of an
Magic.
ancient magic, to be precise.
Miriam mana uni xotini, короче, siz bilib qolgan ekanda bu
Always
portalni.
existed,
Lekin
but could never.
sinovdan o'ta olmagan.
Miriam and perhaps George died in pursuit of
o'sha,
knowledge that has
короче,
been dormant for centuries.
Bilimni izlab, короче, mana uni o'rtog'i bilan
And you,
xotini
it
o'lib
seems,
ketibdi. Shuning uchun biz
are the
topamiz.
key to understanding why. We were.
Opa, kimdir keldi.
Someone's coming.
Kimdir kelyapti.
Who were they?
Opa, goblinlar. Goblinlar kelyapti.
You shouldn't be in here.
Goblinlar kelyapti. Nike kimi goblin emas.
Ranrock.
Ranrock. Mana shuni
Seems my reputation
Yomon goblin bu.
precedes me.
Yomon goblin.
I was beginning to think no one was ever
Zapravkada yaxshi joy topgan. Ha, to'g'ri lekin.
And why are you here?
Sen bu yerda nimani yo'qotib qo'yding? Ranro.
need for that.
O'zingni bos.
Give me whatever it is.
Sen topgan narsangni menga ber va biz hammasini
Bygones be
unutamiz.
bygones.
Anani yebsan.
Sir,
Ser, ularda
they have the key to the
kalti
vault.
bor edi. Sizda yo'q u kalt.
Choose your next words wisely.
Sen aytayotgan gapingni yaxshilab o'ylab gapir.
The instructions to Vault 12 were
Qarorchi
quite
12-chi
clear.
xonani qanaqasida, qarorchi
Sir,
qonunlarda
I
siz
must
bu yerga
insist.
kirishingiz mumkin emas.
I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you
Hoppa.
didn't telephone.
Barragini chiqarib. Barragini chiqarib yubordi-yu.
I have no patience for traitors.
Umuman
No.
menga unaqa xiyonat qilganlarni
Where were we?
kechirmayman dedi.
I'm not
Aslarchi.
giving you anything.
Sen bizdan hech narsa qolib olmaysan, bermayman. Kalit
Perhaps
bermaymiz
your
senga.
young friend here will be more helpful.
Excuse me, qarorchi. Bu vahshiy kuchli ekan u buni. Sehr jodu. Bank signalizatsiyasi ishlab ketdi. Bankda signalizatsiyasi ishlab ketdi. Bularda chunki kalt yo'qdi. Signalizatsiya ishlab, vaqtli signalizatsiyani jinsidan qo'ygan, Magic Card qo'yapti bu. Ket, qochish kerak. Qochish kerak bu yerdan. Bu yondacha professor solishadigan payt emas, ket, qochish kerak. Professor! Hozir professordan ham ayrilamiz u. Voy qanday. Hoppa. Hoppa. Qayerga tushdik? Hoppa. Salom. Salom
Are you all
qo'shnilar.
right?
Fine, sir.
Yaxshimisiz?
I've
Charchamayapsiz?
never seen so powerful a goblin.
Bunaqa goblin
He
bilan
seemed
uchrashmagandim.
totally unaffected by my magic.
Meni sehr jodim unga ta'sir ham qilmadi.
Where are we?
Qayerdamiz?
It can't be.
Ko'zlarimga
It seems
ishonmayman.
those who set up the
Bu yer
pencil,
menimcha
the
Hogwarts.
locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
Hoppa, ana nostalgические muzikalar
We
boshlandi.
have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Hogwartsga keldik. Hogwartsga kelishimiz, qarorchi portal bizni Hogwartsga kirishimizni xohladi. Ana Hogwarts. Institutni topdim ha. Sakson 9 ball bilan kirganman men institutga. Sразу 5-kurs. 5-kursga qabul qilganmiz. Hogwarts naslediya. Damn. Ruscha perevodi bo'lmaganisi yomon bo'pti-da. Hozir ana shapkani kiyib ko'rsak kerak biz. Shapka bor-ku, fakultet tanlaydigan.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
Ozgina qolganda o'tkazorardik.
I'm no expert, but
Hoppa.
that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can.
Qaysi
but first I must
fakultetdan u
contact the
Harry Potter
ministry.
o'qigan?
They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock.
Men George bilan
For the
gaplashib olishim
moment,
kerak
I ask
bo'lgan
that you keep all
voqealarni.
that's happened this evening
Biz
between
bo'lsa
you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
sir saqlaganingiz ma'qul deydi.
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Bo'ldi. Seremoniyaga xush kelibsiz. Hoppa. Oba. Ovoz baland emasmi o'yinda ovozi? Normalmi akalar? Chatda yozib qo'yinglar. Goblinlar ham metanda yuradi.
Phineas,
Bilmayman.
Nigellus, Black.
Ne qotyapti?
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Master, короче.
Fig! Nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were
Seremoniyamiz
complications.
Complications?
yakunlanib
It seems the
qoldi.
goblin problem
Enough.
has
Goblinlar haqida
No
eshitishni
time
ham
for rumors,
xohlamayman.
Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Tushunarli. Короче, hozir fakultet tanlaymiz
I'll
akalar.
be in touch.
Qavsatdor aka aytdim, xo'p dedilar, lekin ishmadim. Aytbek uka, Sunnat akaga ayting, Granny. Короче, fakultet nomi nima edi?
We've one more to be sorted.
Ha, shapkani kiyamiz hozir.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
O'tirishingiz mumkin. Fakultet tanlaymiz akalar hozir. Qizil fakultet tanlash kerak. Gryffindor. Oppa.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
salom.
A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Bir pastar şahstanlık.
You
Sen
come here with
katta bo'lasan ku.
preferences and preconceptions, certain expectations.
Tak, sen qanaqadir bir nima kutyapsanmi mendan? Скорее бы научиться, скорее бы учиться. Короче, yoki o'qishni tanlamoqchimisan yoki nima deydi? Hogwartsda aylanish uchun keldingmi deydi. Qarshi shuncha yil o'qiganimiz yetar. Aylanishga keldik.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world
Hogwarts va
beyond the
yon
castle
atrofini
grounds.
izlanishga keldim men qarshi.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an
Приключения.
adventurous
Sen juda ham sarguzashtga
but your professors have a
anaqa
great
sarguzashtlar
deal to
izlab
teach
yurgan
you
bola
as
ekansan
well.
deb.
I wonder.
Senda qanaqadir xarakter sezyapman.
I detect something.
Qanaqadir xarakter, qanaqa u
A
deyapman.
certain sense of.
Qanaqa xarakter? Qanaqa
What
xarakter
is
sezyapman?
it?
What is it? Nima bu? Atvaga, oppa ana. Короче, atvaga. Jasurlik. Mana bu nima deydi? Hamma narsaga burun tutirish, lyuboznательность degani hamma narsani izlanish, короче, izlanishga. Izlanish, mana bu sadoqat, mana bu yangi yo'llar qidirishmi, shunaqa ambitsiya, mana shunaqa. Tak, sadoqat menda kam. Mana bu hamma narsani izlanishga juda ham harakat qilmayman. Mana uni qilib qo'yaramiz. Jasurlik tanlaymiz. Jasurlik. Okay, jasur.
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of
Men
anything.
sarguzashtlardan qo'rqmayman va hech narsadan
Oh, but you're
qo'rqmayman,
brave.
qarang.
Exceptionally
Seni
daring.
yuraging jasur yurakka o'xshaydi.
Undaunted by the unknown.
Sen bir
Willing
o'zing
to
ham
forge
любой joyga
ahead
ketaverasan
alone
ekan.
when you must.
Orqangga qaramasdan ketaverasan.
Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. Akalar, Gryffindorga qabul qilindik. Подтвердить другой факультет. Gryffindor. Easy. Gryffindorga kirdik akalar. Harry Potterga o'xshab miyam shunaqami deyman-da men ham, ha? Подтверждаем. Gryffindor своей отвагой. Погнали akalar. Gryffindor fakultetiga qabul qilindik. Rahmat.
Better be Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. Rahmat akalar. Rahmat. Gryffindorga qabul qilindik. Gryffindor fakultetiga qabul qilindik. Opa, qizil bo'ldi kana. PlayStation'da o'ynaganimda menlarim yonish kerak edi bu joyda qizil bo'lib. Lekin PlayStation'da o'ynamayapmiz.
Oh, and one more thing.
Ah,
Due
yana
to
bir
the
narsa.
unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this
Hoppa,
year's Quidditch
bitiraylik,
season has
o'ynayapti
been
akalar.
cancelled.
Cancel. Короче, supurgidagi gomkalar atpem
It's not
bo'ldi.
as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures.
Endi sizlar
I'm
короче
sure you will have plenty to
supurgida
do
poygani
before
unutib,
classes begin tomorrow.
polni o'qishni boshlashlaringiz mumkin dedi.
I said,
Vashi
I'm
strogi.
sure you all have
Vashi
plenty
strogi
to
institutga
do before classes
kirgizib
begin
qo'ydi.
tomorrow.
Bitrate o'ynayapti, hozir to'g'rilaymiz akalar.
Quite an entrance.
You're
Lovely
Wardis.
to meet you.
Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley,
Bu
would you be so
anonku.
kind as to show our new student to their common room?
Weasleyning
I shall
onasi
sit
mi?
with sir.
Harry Potter'dagi Weasley bor edi.
As I was saying,
O'shani oyisimi
I'm
ekan?
Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
Meni
As
Professor
deputy
Weasley deb chaqirishing
headmistress,
mumkin.
it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
Seni
Right
xonangga
this way.
seni xonangga olib borishim mumkin deb. Yur ketdi, bo'pti. Weasley. Ismi nima edi ana bolani?
It's most uncommon
Weasley
for
bor
a
edi,
student to
ano?
begin as a fifth year.
Hermione
This will be
anaqasi.
quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yig'ilib
I
qolyapti.
remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You
Men
were a
anchadan beri Gryffindor
I
xonasiga
am a
kirmagan edim
Gryffindor.
dedi. Men hali ham Gryffindor.
Never
Sen
could
Gryffindorda
remember
o'qigan
the
ekan bu
password
ham.
when I was a girl.
Fakultetimiz bir xil ekan.
Password?
Parolni ayt.
The password is Grata Domum.
Gratadomum.
Grata Domum.
Gratadomum. Oching xola.
You may enter.
You may enter. You may enter.
Well done.
You're working.
Go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I
Siz
shall be back
qarshi
in the morning
mazza
to
qilib
collect you
uxlang va
first
ertaga
class.
birinchi darsni
Thank
boshlaymiz
you,
deyapti.
Professor Weasley.
You're
Jabrat
welcome.
bitrate'ni
enjoy your
to'g'irlang
first night at
qotyapti. Bo'l
Hogwarts.
xos.
Sleep well.
Yaxshilab uxlab oling. Hozir uni tugasin-da. O'tkazib yuborgim kelmayapti-da, bunaqa joylarda o'tkazib yuborish. Assalomu alaykum. Oybek aka, yaxshimisiz? Charchamayapsizmi? Sog'liqlaringiz yaxshimi? Ishlaringiz bo'lyaptimi? Xush kelibsiz. Gryffindor.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Tak akalar. Men bitrate'imni to'g'irlab qo'ying. Bu O'zbekiston meni har xil narsalarni qilishga chorlayapti. Brat, qayerlardasiz? Keldim, O'zbekistondaman, brat. O'zbekiston. Sehrli diyor dedi. O'zbekistondaman. Rangimdan ko'rmayapsizmi? Rangimdan. Tak. Mana uni ham nastroykalarni to'g'rilab qo'ydi. Tak. DLSS, MLSS. Tak. Tak. Okey. Bo'ldi. Endi qotmash kerak. Qachonlarga ko'rsam, Xudo xolasa, brat. Xudo xolasa men ham endi bo'shadim. Endi bo'shadim. Tug'ilgan kun bir narsalar bo'lib ketdi. Endi bo'shadim. Voy. Ketish kerak bu yerda. Akalar. Hogwartsga o'qishga kirdik. Xo'p. Endi qotmayaptimi? Telefonlashamiz, brat. Javob o'yin necha gigabayt? 85 gigabayt ekan. 3 kungacha 4 soatgacha bo'ldi. 3 marta svet o'chib yondi. Shunaqa jaqillarim chiqib ketdi. Endi svet o'chib yongandan keyin 20 minutdan internet ishlamas ekan-ku. Wi-Fi'ni o'chirib yoqaveribman, o'xshamayapti, o'xshamadi. Migat qilaveradi ana. Tak, buzuqxona bu. Migat qilaveradi. Qarachi, men освещение qilishim kerak. Xonami? Va shu qorong'i ko'rinyapman. Nima maslahat berasizlar? Gryffindor.
Now, which way is the common room?
Bu yer gastinitsa bo'lish kerak. Gastinitsa emas. Qayerga keldik biz? O'zbek interneti tengdir o'zbek. Da. Ho. Hay. Nima gap? Endi bu nima deydi? Sehrli asrda bu sehrli. Pastga tusharmiz ekan. Sehrli qirollik. Bunida nima bor ekan? Gryffindorning sheri. Tak, bu yerda nima? Aylanib yana xonamga kiribman. To'xta, bu yerda nima bor? Tepaga chiqishim kerakmi pastga? Tepaga chiqishimiz kerak. Aka, nima bu sizga Koreyami? 1 sutka 24 soat lampochka sotib oling demoqchi. Shu zakaz berib qo'ydim, olib kelsa qo'yardim. Ana nima deydi? Fotograflarlik bo'ladi. 110 kuni o'rtasida buni bo'ladigan. Bu shunaqa qo'yishim kerak. Xonam qorong'ilik qilyapti. Zamok urgin 1. Birinchi urgin emasmi?
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th.
Nima bo'lyapti, qizlar? Qaysi fakultetda? Bular ham anaku Gryffindor. Nomerini olsam bo'lardi. Xonalaringiz qaysi? Sariqdagisi qo'yma deyman-da. Bo'ldi. Ketdik. Salom bolalar. Opa, ana oldiga borishimiz kerak. Представьтесь, Kirdi. Okay. Ey qiz, tush pastga. Pastga tush, qizaloq. Sen bilan zadaniyam bor ekan senga.
She gets bolder every year.
Va tush ey. Tushmayapti bu. Ungacha olma yeb turay, og'zim sasayapti.
She gets bolder every year.
Bo'lmasam u ana oldiga
What did I do wrong this time? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated
variant.
spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally.
Betnetmi deyman, jo'qlaka. Betnetda.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Meni ismim Cressida. Gryffindorga xush kelibsan.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony.
Ozgina kech qolding-ku deydi.
Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Seni Professor Fig, короче, anaqa o'rgatdimi seni bu narsalarga dedi. Yo'q, o'zim bilardim.
No, I merely studied with him briefly before.
Men bu yerga kelishdan oldin boshqa maktabda ham o'qiganman.
I was hoping he might have given me some
5-chi
advice
kurs
on
bo'lib qo'shildik-da,
non-verbal
kelar.
casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've
I've
mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Buni unaqalar o'xshamayapti ekan, короче. Sen ko'proq trenirovka qiling. Xonam bilasan, kirsang birga trenirovka qilamiz.
Be a bit more fluid.
Ko'proq trenirovka qil.
My one work is fine, thank you. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. I'm just going to keep at it.
Желаю удачи. Bu hozir qiyin sehrli jodularni nima deydi, miyasida aytib shuni trenirovka qilyapti ekan. Bo'pti.
Well, good luck with it.
Bosur.
It was nice to meet you, Cresslo.
Achking lekin meniki o'xshaydi ekan.
Enjoy your first day.
Birinchi kuningni yaxshi o'tkazib ol. Bo'ldi. Tak, ana. Hey, sestra, tushmasmi ekan?
Anything for a thrill.
Voy, tush ey. Voy, qizaloq, tush. Voy, vrachga, tush.
Nellie'll do anything for a thrill.
Tush.
Professor could arrive any moment.
Senda ish bor ey, tush. Bol. Tushdingmi, yaxshimisan? Nearly August boy.
Perfectly safe.
Men mazza qilyapman tepada yursam dedi. Salom.
Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower from the outside without a broom.
Goodness.
Opa, men spurgisiz, короче.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Oxfire.
Bashniga chiqqanman
happened to you on your way to Hogwarts.
Sen kelishingda
About the dragon.
ajdarholar bilan uchrashdingmi? Да, конечно. Правда, это было ужасно. Это было парапсик.
It is.
Bu narsalar
But we handled it very well.
I'll say.
Короче, anoni уровеньni ko'tarishimiz kerak. Qizlar orasida hype ushlashimiz kerak.
Anyway, you've certainly brought some much needed excitement to Gryffindor.
Qizlardan tilidan tushmay qolishimiz kerak. Gary, Java. JavaPotter qarchi. Bo'pti.
I'm sure
Keyin
I'll be seeing you
gaplashamiz.
around.
Hamma qizlarni
You know,
o'rab
in our
chiqishim
common
kerak men
room when
hozir.
you scale your next tower.
You never know.
Yo tomda uchirishamiz, yo shu yerda uchirishamiz. Yo, vashi akrobatichеский ekanda bu. Yordam berib yuboraymi? Itar. Orqasidan itar yubormoqchi edim. Mayli. Mana u kim bu?
Really like someone to try it.
Garrett Weasley. Hey Weasley. Harry Potter'da o'rtog'i bu. Garrett
myself.
Harry Potter'da o'rtog'ining ismi nima edi akalar?
Hello.
Harry
You're the new
Potter'da.
5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm
Hello.
Gareth Weasley.
Sen 5-chi
Heard about your
kurssan,
travels
bilaman.
here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Sen bu yerga kelgancha juda ham sarguzashtlarni boshingdan kechirding.
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Professor Fig'ning do'stimisan deydi. Albatta.
Didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons.
Ajdorxolarni
Very glad
ko'rdingmi?
you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor
Ya,
Weasley?
boyagi Professor Weasleyni xolang bo'ladimi seni? Boyagi professor xolasi ekan buni. Professor Weasley bor edi, mana uni xolasi ekan. Sen xolang bo'lsa, senga hamma narsa farqi yo'q ekanda, deyoringmi?
You must be able to get away with
Senga
anything.
hamma narsa mumkinmi endi?
The opposite, actually.
Yo'q.
Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me.
Faqat o'qishimni
It's a bit
xohlaydi.
suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well.
Qiyin bo'lsa
And she's an
ham.
incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Ron. Bo'pti, Ron.
Well, it was nice
Sen
meeting
isming
you,
Ron,
Gareth.
Garrett emassan.
Thank you for the insights on your art.
Biz
Pleasure to
o'zimizni
meet you as well. Good luck today.
kinomizni olyapmiz. O'yinda ovoz baland emasmi?
Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Yo'q. Meni qarorchi Professor Weasley chaqiryapti ekan. Ketdik. Bu yerda yana nima qilsam bo'ladi? Cho'chidingmi? Qo'rqitib qo'yakda akalar. Ana nima avtoritetni oshirish kerak. Butun Gryffindor men haqimda gapirish kerak. Harry Potter. Bu Harry Potter. Chandig'i yo'q-da buni. Z harfi yo'q-da buni basharasida. Z'midi, N'midi? Agnali akalar. Hogwarts universitetiga o'qish kelibman. Mana shu menga kerakli narsa. Qayerga ketib qol?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your
Xayrli
first day
tong.
at Hogwarts.
Birinchi kuningga tayyormisan Hogwartsdagi?
Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation,
Ovoz yaxshimi?
joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to
Yubimchik bo'lib
catch up
ketasiz
with
tez
your
orada,
classmates
hammasi
and
uxlasa.
not fall behind.
Java,
Especially as
Potter,
you'll be
Potter.
expected to complete
Yo'q,
your
Potter.
OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Oh.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding
Examen.
level exams.
Obbo.
They will determine what type
Examen
of career
topshirishing
you
kerak
can have when
dedi-ku,
you
yaxshi
leave
o'qib examen
here.
topshirishing
After
kerak
much
dedi.
discussion with the headmaster and the Department of
Qo'ying,
Magical
xola.
Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Bo'pti. Yaxshi o'qib, qarorchi examenlarni yaxshi topshirib olgin dedi.
Here you are.
Mana uni ishla. Kitobni bir-yu. O'zi o'qib qo'yadi nima bola bu? O'zi miyaga kiradi. Qayerga ketib qoldi?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to
Sehrgarlarning
keep track of
kitobi.
what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a
5-kursda nimalar kerak bo'lsa, hammasi bu yerda
You would be
yozilgan.
wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Hammasini o'rganib. Qayerga tiqordi?
Thank you, Professor.
Rahmat,
What do you
Professor.
mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will
Buni-
answer any questions you may have.
Sizni hamma
Walk with
kalchi
me and we shall
professorlar
put it to
sizni
the test.
kuzatib boradi, deyapti. Vashi kakos ekan stop. Следуйте за профессором
This way.
Weasley. Ket. Mirlaydigan rasmlarga vashi 5 baho bordi. Ketdik. Agon.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Lumos.
Suyut yoqdik. Lumos. Aka nega Fezot bilan o'ynamaysiz? Bilmadim.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Az 1 minute.
Do keep up.
To'xtang xola. Xola 1 minute. Ozgina kartikamizga rang berib qo'yik. Tak, вот так. Magap, tinchmi? Want it. I want it. Aziz 5 barmoqni og'zingga tutmang. Rosa oqarib ketdi. To'g'ri? Shu nastroyka buzilib ketdi-da bari. Oqarib ketgan bo'lsa kamaytiramiz. Svet ko'p ekanda bu yerda. Agnali akalar. Hozir joyiga keladi. Svet bor joyda yuribmiz-da. Bundan oshib o'tib ketib bo'lmas ekan.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Yeah. Well, nima qilyapti buni?
Simply cast Revelio on it and we'll see what the guide says.
Bu buqa nima qilyapti? Bu da balansiga o'tirib. Так, Revelio, короче.
Revelio.
Так, на этом портрете изображен волшебник Баруфия, прославившись моим мозговым эликсиром. И обнаружил, что лежит на полу, а у него... Как можно правильно... Наши заклятия... Короче, bu... Bo'ldi, tushunarli. Так, oho, birinchi uровень. XP, hozir aytaman nima bo'lganini. Так, испытание. Задание. Меня бой. Вообще. Короче, mana o'zi sehrgar bo'lgan ekanda. Portret Barufiyas. Ana tagidagi sehrgar bo'lgan ekan. Sehrni S o'rniga F ishlatib qo'ygan ekan, o'shanga ustiga anov paydo bo'lib qoldi. Buqa paydo bo'lib qoldi. Bechora. Mana o'chi.
Clever, isn't it?
Revelio.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Siz nega bu g'amginsiz? Bu haqda ma'lumotlar yo'q ekan. Tushunarli. Mushuk. Kis. Bu ham odamga aylanib ketmasa bo'ldi hozir. Kisa. Hopda. Tutum yo'qda bo'lmasam beraverardim.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Ana bu narsa bor ekan. Ochdik, ichida hech narsa yo'qmi?
Revelio.
Короче. Revelio. Opa, mana yerda ham narsalar bor. Bu qasr o'ta sirlarga boymi deymanda bu?
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use
Bashna предположение. Обнаружена точка
Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Открыть карту, xo'sh. Южное крыло. Teleport qiladigan joymi bu? Voy. Teleport qiladigan joy ekan bu. Bo'ldi. Kelimisiz. Teleport qiladigan joy ekan akalar bu. Ko'tarxona. Nima edi bu? Ko'tarxona nima edi bu?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Bu sizni vaqtingizni tejaydi.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Okay. Quickly.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive.
Здесь всегда людно. Bu yerda kutubxonami bu? Kutubxona dedingizmi? Kutubxona bor ekan.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade
qora sehr jodudan darsimiz bor ekan.
Supplies you lost on the way here.
Hogsmeade. Спасибо, professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
5-kursdan boshladik-ku. Tezroq o'rtoqlaringizga yetib oling deyapti.
I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
Revelionni bilib oldik.
Terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival.
Germiona qatta.
Specifically about what happened after
topish harakatidaman.
Dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
O'zimni Germionam men Java Potterman, Harry Potter yo'q bu yerda. Подозреваю, искали Hogwarts. Подозреваю, что вы там не просто искали вещи в Hogwarts, окольными путями добирались. Да.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Короче, portal bilan keldingiz bu yerga dedi.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
Professor Fig.
Your ears must have been burning.
Oh.
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year.
O'zdan yaxshisi charchamayapsiz. Internet tezligi necha megabayt? 85 4 soatga ko'chib bo'lgan bo'lsa, vashingga ko'rsa. 7 megabaytdan tortdi-da.
Aptitude for magic, it seems.
7.
Well, I'm just glad
Undan ham ko'pi bormi?
In one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
Tarxona.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor.
O'shani qidiramiz hozir. Aka ishlarga omad, rahmat ODDUSHI.
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
Bo'ldi, meni darsim bor. Ketdim.
Professor Fig to explain the details of the field guide's map.
Qora sehr jodudan hozir dars olishimiz kerak.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments.
Bo'ldi, xola gapiraverasizmi?
We can't get you to Hogsmeade for those.
O'qishga kelmadik-ku, o'qishni tanlamadim-ku men bu. Men bilan ham gaplashish kerakmi? Nima gap, Fig?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our later arrival?
Ruschasi yo'qmi? Yo'q, ruschasi chiqmabdi-da bu endi. Да, сэр, короче. Я слышал, профессор Уизли устроит нас на допрос насчет нашего... Ага. Да, сэр.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Kiyim sovg'a qilsak, короче, bizni xizmatkorimizga aylanadigan bor. Tobi.
I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle proof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Открыть карту. Boshida o'rgatyapti-da endi bizni. Так, это значок символов основные задания. Xo'sh. Mana simvollar основное задание ekan. Выполнение основных заданий по основной истории. Откройте новые возможности. Xo'p, bo'ladi. Так, Bu qulf bo'lgan некоторые задания заблокировать из-за требования. Tushunarli. Новые заклинания можно изучить, выполняя задачи профессоров. Yangi sehr jodularni o'rganmoqchi bo'lsak, professorlarni bergan topshiriqlarni bajarishimiz kerak ekan. Xo'p. Начните отслеживать задания с помощью X. Bo'ldi. Bo'ldi akalar. Bo'ldi, tushunarli.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Thank you.
Buni ham mifologiyasi bormi? O'rganing buni ham bir oy.
With classes and a trip to Hogwarts for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
Mr. Ollivander
I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Ozgina unutib turing. Siz hozir ekzamenlar topshirishingiz kerak. Yana o'qishmi? Zadание завершено. Hogwartsga xush kelibsiz. Зачарованный компас. Занятие темным искусством. Bo'ldi. Ketdik akalar darsga. Tak, tepada ekan bu, ha? Tepada ekan. Ketdik. Kompasimiz ham bor ekan. Okey. Darsga ketdik akalar, darsga. Hamma darsga kirsin. Sehr jodudan dars bo'ladi bugun. Ana kirib ketdi ichkariga qarab. Men qanaqa kiraman? Endi ochildi. Voy kakos. Voy. Nima bola bo'lib ketdi bu? Ashi kakos bo'lyapti. To'xtanglar, men kompyuterimga nima bo'ldi? Talrab qolyapti mana o'yinga. Streamda bitrate'ni kamaytiramiz ekanda. Okey. Men rangim qanaqa? Bir yashil spat bir narsa ko'rinyapman-ku. Boshqa rangli ko'ylak kiyimikan? Germionani hozir qidirishimiz kerak sizlar bilan. Hermione. Uai, kakos. One minute. Hamma darsga kirsin. Yashil ko'ylak xromakey qo'shib faqat boshim ko'rinadigan qilib qo'ying. Endi kamera ham borni ko'rsatadi. Bori shunday deysizmi? Men anaga telefon qilib qo'yishim kerak edi. Esdan ham chiqib ketdi. Tak, hozir 1 minut akalar telefon qilishim kerak edi. 250 bo'lib ketdi, 3 bo'lib ketdi. Ikkita telefon qilishim kerak edi men. Hozir 1 minut. 1 minut.
A long time ago. Leave me be.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I was just wondering. My aunt made some amortentia.
Hozir yoqaman webcam. Telefonda kimgadir ulanyapman.
I'm sure of it. Every time he's around me, he's crooning at me. It's like being courted by a manticore.
My father writes to me every week asking about classes and wondering if I've made any new friends. I dread mail. Every time our owl appears in the Great Hall, I simply cringe.
He said I had a complexion like a hippocampus egg. Fancy saying that? I think it's because I don't sleep well.
Tried what I thought was a smoothing elixir for my hair. Oh, I think I was tricked. Smells like flobberworm mucus. Oh.
Natty doesn't seem to mind having her mother as a teacher at all.
Evet.
Do you think it's possible to spend time with any of the mer people from the lake?
Assalomu alaykum.
The most
Assalomu alaykum.
conjure was a single quill. Not sure I'll ever master that one.
I'd hate transfiguration if it wasn't for Weasley. She definitely takes the
Siz nima kuting?
and that's saying something.
Birozdan keyin sizning qo'ng'iroqingiz qabul qilinadi.
I should think there's an entire ward in St. Mungo's for transfiguration accidents.
Everyone knows you can't conjure food. Haven't you heard of Gamp's law?
I love switching shells.
Oltini inglizchasi bo'lyapti.
He still won't eat around me.
Ular gaplashyapti, men eshitmayapman. Qaysi biri gaplashyapti ekan? Ana ikkalasi gaplashyapti.
I wish I was a metamorphagus. Imagine being able to change your eyes.
Хотела бы metamorphosis. Aka buni aniq chiqarasizmi? Hozir anaqa prevyuni yasab bo'lsa.
As far as I can see, the only potion worth learning.
Telefonda gaplashib oladi, olmaydi.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the
Ko'tar endi.
Oh, nice to see you, my young friend.
Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the minister a boot or the minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
Ko'tar endi.
And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot.
Ha, baraklar, bilan ko'tarmaydi.
You're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Hozir 1 minut. Yozib turinglar chatdan. Men telefonda anaqa qo'ydi. Lar bor edi. Nima ekan? Bilanga xush kelibsiz. Oldin yangi qismlari chiqmay qoldi. Hamma eshityapti. Eshitingmi? Yashiradigan narsa yo'q. Ko'tar.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Endi o'tirib kutsak bo'lmaydi-ku. Sizlarga omad, rahmat Abdushi.
I'd like to see your parents' faces when they see your marks at the end of term. Perhaps you should work on your polyjuice potion so you can pay them a visit as sharp and lie yourself silly about how marvelous you are and how you exceeded expectations.
Bugün qanaqa kun? Payshanba, chorshanba. Ma'lum, MPSlar gapni aytdim. Ha, yo'q.
Only I can't remember where
everybody knows you're in remedial potions.
Ha, gaplashyapti, men eshitmayapman.
It's hardly worth studying for potions unless you're anticipating being poisoned sometime in the near future. Have you ever visited any of the hamlets outside? Some nice shops to be found.
O'zbekiston tengdir O'zbekistonga.
Don't have the galleons to actually.
Wi-Fi da o'chirib internetdan kiryapman. Telefon.
Considering he runs a
Buni
shop
siz
with
qachon
fun as
qilyapti, bu?
Beatrice Green from Dogwood and Dead Cat is an odd woman. Caught her talking to her plants the other day, having a full conversation. She was. It's quite interesting, actually.
I hear Upper Hogsfield is lovely. Or was it Lower Hogsfield?
İltimas yerine internet.
Sometimes I wish I needed a new wand, just so I'd have an excuse to visit Ollivander. I could open one box.
250 soat bir kun vaqt ketadi. Bitta telefon qilish uchun ham bir kun vaqt ketadi. Bir endi.
The most I've ever been able to conjure was a single quill. Not sure I'll ever master that one.
Не удается получить доступ к сайту.
How rare a metamorph guy anyway.
I'd hate transfiguration.
Bugun qanaqa kun? Men 13 o'rganib ketasiz qolib chorshanba. Nega bu chorshanba kundan payshanba rejimi yoqilib qoldi?
I love switching spells. Swapped my brother's treacle tart for a fish pie once. He still won't eat around me.
Yo'timda pul tugadi. Bugun qanaqa kun? 8. Yo, bo'lishi mumkin emas. Yo'timda pul tugashi mumkin emas.
Mum's pumpkin pasties are the best I've ever had.
Oh, my mother makes the most delicious alahotsy fudge every day.
Kam jonim kirindi.
Can barely fit into my school robes when it's time to come back.
Yo'timda pul tugadi deysizlarmi?
Nothing better than a few pints of butterbeer and a pile of mince pies with my sisters on Christmas Eve.
My entire family's been sorted into Hufflepuff, except for me, that is. Makes sense. Not one for hard work, if I'm honest.
My brothers and I prefer pumpkin juice with our mince pies. My aunt introduced us to those years ago.
My brother just started at Hogwarts as a Gryffindor. Thought for certain he'd be Slytherin, cunning as he is.
O'zbekiston tengdir O'zbekistonga.
I asked Ronan what he'd recommend for a billywig sting, and he'd laughed and said,
Wi-Fi ham menga tutib qo'ydimmi? Bu internetimiz gunoh.
I certainly make sure I stay abreast of my homework. Teachers don't like it if you fall behind, especially Weasley.
Desperately need to improve my chances. Perhaps I can find a housemate to levitate.
I still can't believe that girl wrote her essay on shrinking solutions and thought it would be clever to shrink it before handing it in.
I suppose in all fairness, one should be prepared for anything.
Forgot to read the chapter for potions today. Wish I had a potion to remind myself to do my homework.
Oh, do shut up.
As far as I can see, the only potion worth learning is Sleeping Draught. Best time for the history of magic.
I'd like to see your parents' when they see your marks at the end of term. Perhaps you should work on your polyjuice potion so you can pay them a visit as sharp.
Hozir o'yinni boshlaymiz. Akalar, rulominit men hayot mamot masalasi hal bo'lyapti.
Do you happen to have any Valerian sprigs? I really wanted to have a go at a forgetfulness potion. Only I can't remember where I put mine.
Oh, everybody knows you're in remedial potions. My parents visited the school once. All I can say is thank Merlin it's against school policy to let them in the common room.
I'd wager the Hufflepuff common room's the coziest of them all. Simply the fact that it's so close to the kitchens makes it seem more homely.
Oh, someone prodded a Mimbless Mimbletonia in the common room. Stink sap everywhere. I'm avoiding it entirely until they or the house elves clean it up.
I prefer to study in the library. It's always much too loud in the common room.
I'm avoiding our common room today. Ronan's testing on Accio and students are summoning objects right and left. Nearly lost an eye to a rogue quill.
I can't wait till all my sisters are at Hogwarts with me. Their turn to send the owls home.
It's been ages since I've sent an owl back home. My father will be worrying. Perhaps next week.
I wish I received letters from home more often. I like knowing what my sisters are up to. The youngest is learning to denome the garden.
I never know what to say when I write to my mother. Hello, Mother. Classes are horrendously boring, and Professor Binns is still as dull as when you were in school.
Hogwarts must have hundreds of owls in the owlery. Wonder if there's any mice left.
Owls must be incredibly intelligent to deliver all those letters. I still get lost looking for our common room.
I do get nervous when the owls fly into the Great Hall. One's bound to crash into me eventually. Yes, it is.
How many letters do you think come in and out of Hogwarts every day? My family has a lineage of exemplary flyers. It's no wonder Splintwitches is desperate for me to buy a broom there.
Why would I want to hear what you're good at?
Nobody can do a hex like me, and I dare you to prove me wrong. You saw that first year with the engorged head. That was me.
I think it's a sign when you're the best at something. Take me, for example. Aura. Imagine.
Showing off is a muggle trait. You don't see that sort of behavior in the wizarding world.
I've learned almost all of the Goblin Rebellions off by heart. You can test me. Go on, test me.
My aunt made some Amortentia once, because she wasn't getting along well with my uncle.
Do you think we'll learn how to brew Amortentia? Strongest love potion, they say. Not that I care, you understand. I was just wondering.
My father writes to me every week asking about classes and wondering if I've made any new friends. I dread mail. Every time our owl appears in the Great Hall, I simply cringe.
He's absolutely sweet on me, I'm sure of it. Every time he's around me, he's crooning at me. It's like being courted by a manticore.
I tried to brew some Amortentia once. It was an awful disaster. I thought he'd take an interest in me.
Poor Susan in those second-hand robes. Looks like her grandmother in them. Smells like her too.
Tried what I thought was a smoothing elixir for my hair. Oh, I think I was tricked. Smells like flobberworm mucus. Oh.
He said I had a complexion like a hippocampus egg. Fancy saying that? I think it's because I don't sleep well.
Do you think it's possible to spend time with any of the merpeople from the lake?
Natty doesn't seem to mind having her mother as a teacher at all. I'd hide in my common room if it were me.
Do you think it's painful to be in a half-transfigured state?
I wish I was a metamorph magus. Imagine being able to change your eye color depending on your mood.
The most I've ever been able to conjure was a single quill. Not sure I'll ever master that one.
I should think there's an entire ward in St. Mungo's for transfiguration accidents.
How rare a metamorphmaguy anyway?
I'd hate transfiguration if it wasn't for Weasley. She definitely takes the fear out of it, and that's saying something.
Everyone knows you can't conjure food. Haven't you heard of Gamp's Law? I asked Ronan what he'd recommend for a billywig sting, and he laughed and said, try not to be seen. I don't find that funny at all.
At least you didn't do what that first year did. Spent hours collecting Dittany only to find it was old weeds.
Professor Weasley said she'd help me with my switching spells after class. I think she's tired of finding partially transfigured items about the classroom.
Professor Sharp terrifies me. He glanced sideways at me last week and I almost dropped an entire flobberworm into my cauldron.
Desperately need to improve my charms marks this year. Perhaps I can can find a housemate to levitate.
I certainly make sure I stay abreast of my homework. Teachers don't like it if you fall behind, especially Weasley. I hope I'm wealthy enough one day to buy every broom model at Spintwitches.
Broomsticks are so out of date. I'd rather travel by Flu Network any day.
My sister organized Quidditch practice all summer to prepare for this year. She was most upset when it was cancelled.
Oh, I don't like how flying messes up my hair.
I wish I was an animagus that could fly. A raven or an owl. Then I wouldn't need my own broom.
Imelda Reyes is always arranging broom trials. She's only trying to top her old records. Such a show-off.
I think I'd have made an excellent seeker. I have a sharp eye. Can spot the shadow of a demiguise in the snow.
Do we really need to practice flying on a broomstick? I thought that was the purpose of trains.
No better feeling than the wind in your hair as you fly above the world on a broom.
I'm far too afraid of heights to fly on a broom. What? It's nothing to be ashamed of. I don't see you racing about the towers. I'd like to do some window shopping in Hogsmeade this weekend. Don't have the galleons to actually buy anything.
Have you ever visited
Ketmayapti, titlar ketmayapti.
Some nice shops to be found.
Assalomu alaykum.
Screen from Dogweed and
Siz
is an odd woman.
Yerga telefon qildingiz
The
deyapti.
other day, having a full conversation she was. Quite interesting actually.
Patrick Redding is surprisingly somber, considering he runs a shop as fun as Honeydukes.
Sometimes I wish I needed a new wand, just so I'd have an excuse to visit Ollivanders again. I could open wand boxes all day.
I heard that someone cast the Confunder's charm on a Ravenclaw 4th year so they couldn't answer the riddle.
Slytherins almost always use the door to the right of the entrance hall.
I suspect most Slytherins would prefer not to be in a dungeon myself.
My parents visited the school once. All I can say is thank Merlin it's
Dars
against
qilish
school
kerak.
policy to let them in the common room.
Salom do'stlar. Bitta yo'lkeyin.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Sen bu yerga o'tirishing mumkin.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Nettie, yeah.
So you are the new student.
Nettie ekan.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Meni ismim Nettie. Hoppa, keldi professor.
Shall we begin?
Начнем.
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident you will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now everyone please open your textbooks to page 517.
517 betni
Before we
oching.
begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
Bo'yni o'stiradigan va rangini o'zgartiradigan zaklinlarni sehrda aytinglar.
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Hozir emas, hozir ko'rish.
My, the summer months must have really taken a
Savol
toll on you all.
beryapti.
By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Oddiygina sehr joduni anasini ayting deyapti.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take position. Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you... Splendid! Very good. Happens to the best of us.
Men buni bilaman-ku.
Excellent. Good. Not to worry.
Not to worry.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
Meniki cook. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Men ko'klar tortishim kerak ekan, u qorani tortish kerak ekan. Bo'ldi, tayyormisan? Germiona tayyor. Kim uzoqqa tortishmi? Ochko ishlasak.
There we go.
Tak, endi men navbatim.
Akio.
Bol, stoy, 50. Easy.
Splendid.
Let us see this.
To'xta, ochko yig'ishga. Oy, bu ham 50 to'plab qo'ydi.
Yes.
To'xta. Yorvoraman seni. Nati? Isming Natimidi? Bol. Yes, top.
Quite impressive. Be sharp.
Tak. Voy, 50 to'plab qo'ydi bu yana. Tak, men navbatim. 150, davay.
Akio.
Qoch, professor, qoch.
Don't lose your composure.
Kakos yutqizdim-ku. Professor to'sib qo'ydi-da meni.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Professor to'sib qo'ydi. Endi bu joyda yorvoraman. Davay, Nati.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Urvor. 30. Tak, endi men navbatim. Qoch tur.
That is how it's done.
Qoch. Tak.
Akio.
Hop, stoy!
Stay focused.
Kakos.
Here we go.
To'xta, 30 bo'ldi. Ikkita 100 dan to'plasam. Shoshilma. Stoy! To'xta!
Almost had it.
Yutqizdim.
Let us see this.
Men navbatim endi. Professor qochib turganda. 90 bo'lib ketdi unda.
Akio.
Stoy. To'xta. Yaramas, to'xta. To'xta!
That's it.
Barbi yutqizdimi? Yutqizdim. Assalomu alaykum. Comeback bo'ldimi, albatta.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Yorvording. Конечно, yorvorishimiz aniq edi. Различные враги обладают особыми интерактивными сквозь стены. Использование ревелио также можно страница место
Class
положения.
is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Bo'ldi. Yangi
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient.
Gelmiyor qani?
Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
Nati, işte gelmiyor qani?
I promise.
Bo'ldi, keyingi safar 100 qizib beraman dedi.
That's good to hear.
Keyingi safar
It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it
Bilmayman,
lightly,
OBS
I remember how I
o'tvardim.
felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Okay.
Well, it's been nice talking
Nati
and
bilan ham gaplashib
competing with
oldik.
you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
O'zbekdamiz qolsa, O'zbekistonga kelib qoldik-ku.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
Professor,
if you would.
Nima gap, professor?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectations.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Miss Onai
GDM, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Qotishlar bo'ladi, svetishlar bo'ladi endi. Zadание завершено. Corporation. Yutsak bo'lardi, lekin bari bemalol yutsak bo'lardi. Bunami Germiona? Yo, bu Germiona emas-ku, KRESLO.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Hech bo'ladimi?
Revelio.
Revelio bu.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Okay. Hech qiycha. Zamok. Birinchi o'rin kerak ekan bizga. Birinchi o'rin bo'ldim-ku lekin men.
Hello there. You're the new student,
Dale,
aren't
Samantha Dale.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been
Buni
whispering
fakulteti qanaqa?
Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own charms.
Burgut qanaqa fakultet edi? Ты очень добра ко мне.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother
Gryffindor,
William would tell you not to be so
Slytherin.
humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Okay. Nerede sandık var ekan? Ana sandık?
Handy resource indeed.
Bu yerda sandık var.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Burgut mu? Buni bilmayman hali, meni aqlim yetmaydi bu ana zagadkaga. Eshik bor ekan-da mana yerda. 3 5 4 12. Qarchi bu yerda qanaqadir sonlar yashiringanda. Bunga hali aqlimiz yetmas ekan. To'xtanglar, bor ekan. Stop. Yana bitta bormi? Yana bitta kubik bormi? To'xtanglar. 3-0. Bir 2. So'roq topishimiz kerak. Tak, ot bilan yo'q, otmas. Drakon bilan Drakon emas. Tak. Pavuk bilan topib qo'yaman, o'zim bilmagan holda hozir topaman.
Revelio.
Ya, aql yetmas ekan bunga. ABS mashinaning tormozida bo'ladi, brat menimcha OBS demoqchi bo'ldi. Farqi yo'q, birortasi topib gap otish kerak. Internet kafe simulyatoridan video chiqaring. Tez orada chiqaraman. Tez kunda.
My family has a lineage of exemplary flyers. It's no wonder Spinwitches is desperate for me to buy a room there.
Dun dun dun dun dun. Dun dun dun dun dun.
Revelio.
Tanga topdim.
Oh, I remember that day.
Ketdik. Mana dars olib chiqdik-a. Bu yerda dars olgan bo'lsak, pastga tushaylik chiqam. Mana yerda kartani bosib, mana ikkinchi zadaniyaga bosib olsak bo'ladi, qarang. Okey. Ketdik. Qora sehr jodudan dars olamiz endi. Qora sehr jodu. Pasta. Professor Snake bo'lsa kerak bu yerda. Opa. Choy icholayman. Ketdi.
What are you up to now?
What you now? Zadaniya. Yordam beramiz, go. Yordam. Qora sehr jodu. Ishkal. Yomon qotyapti, bor o'yin.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now,
1987-yilda brakonyerlar tomonidan o'ldirilgan drakonni boshi.
Eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially
Leviosoni bilardik-ku biz.
Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Leviosoni bilardik-ku biz. Tak, pogнали. Levioso. Bilmasmidik biz Levioso anaqasini? Patni ko'tardik.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Kattaroq narsani ko'taramiz endi. Mana shuni ko'taramiz hozir. Pabuk o'ynaysizmi? Yo'q. Nimaga pabuk chatga qarang, qaradim.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Okay.
Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so aptly. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Easy kubu.
Very good.
But
Professor practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper
Hogwarts. Yana Jang. Yana Jang.
Fair duel, using only Levioso,
Yana Jang.
basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Tezligimi ko'rasan.
Levioso. This should be easy. Protego. Stupido.
Oh, Levioso.
Good form. Levioso. I know. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Stupid. Levioso.
All of my students will try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad.
Barragini chiqarib yubordim.
You give as good as you get.
Mana akalar. Otirmaydan u. Merlomidi? Madmo. Slytherindagi Madmo.
I put you on the spot and you rose to the challenge.
Thank you, Professor Heckert. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one
Duel классита пусега отстанете волшебником или невероятным гоблином совсем другое.
Is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Okay.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand.
Hey.
Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
What? Ну, может, это первая дуэль. Это моя первая дуэль.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Знаешь, в Хогвартсе есть один закрытый и неразрешенный дуэльный клуб. О, UFC bor ekan. Noqonuniy, короче, yashiringan duelxona bor ekan.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you.
Well, короче,
if you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into a restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
Hogwartsda yo'q joylarga borishimiz ham mumkin ekan, qaranglar. Неразрешенный.
Till next time.
Bo'pti. O'sha yoqda ko'rishamiz.
Revelio.
I'd hate to face Professor Heckert in a duel.
Menga qarab gapir. Ana bu yerda sandiq ko'rsatyapti. Доступно новые задания. Так. Астрономическое крыло. Karta Hogwarts'ta. Karta Mira. Ha, hali ochilmabdi u. Biz hozir Hogwarts'ning ichidagi zadaniyalarni bajaryapmiz. Keyin tashqariga chiqamiz. Mana yerda ana futbol o'ynaydigan joy ham bor ekan. Pitania. Исследование. Hali исследование bo'lmabdi. Kolleksiya. Inventar. Опа. Снаряжение. О! Во. Перчатки его. Так, аксессуары для лица. Магический. О, bu ham защита qilar ekan. Bu ham защита qilar ekan. Ochkisi ham защита qilar ekan. Так, шляпачи. Yo'q, shlyapa hozircha kerak emas. Plash. Yo'q, bu ham yo'q ekan. Magический. Yechib qo'ysak ham bo'ladimi? Yechib qo'ysak ham bo'lar ekanmi? Hali kiyib turaversin-chi. Burglar ochilar ekan. Kiyimni yechib qo'ydim. Так, akalar qaranglar. Волшебный палочка. Короче, sehrli tayoqchamizni ham o'zgartirsak bo'lar ekan. Mana yerda otlar ham bor ekan. Letaющие животные, keyin supurgi ham bor ekan. Вообще какой o'yin ekan. Supurgilar. Короче, инвентарь, снаряжение, уровень 2, карта, задание, настройки, keyin mana kolleksiya. Talant. Hali talant ochilmabdi. Ketdik. Keyingi anaqaga. Keyingi zadaniyaga. Astronomический крыло. Xuddi yo'ldan narsalarni ham aniq ketaveramiz. Kompas, davay, yo'l ko'rsat. Revelio, qo'riylik.
Revelio.
Так. Yurch. Так. Опа. Страница руказы Ilius. Partner bir narsaga kech. Revelio. Qayerda? Tamam. Qayerga chiqadi? Tashqariga yo'l ekan. Bekor qildim-da shuni. Bekor bosib yubordim. Oxiri shu bitta mushukdan bir narsa bo'ladi, yo'q menimcha. Mushuklarni bekorga silayotgani yo'q-da bu. Qaysidir mushukdan biron narsa chiqadi. Opa, bu yer nima ekan? Задание началось.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing. Perhaps you could help.
Toby.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Toby.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me, isn't there?
Professor Fig ничего не сказал.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Для этого попросила продавать он дополнительные задачи, скорость просить. Кто работает еще больше? Okay.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Короче, hozir o'zimizga sehrli tayoqcha topishimiz kerak.
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Лучше Себастьяна. Может найти. Пригласите Себастьяна или найти, я заметил. Себастьян чакырып коя калay.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young man, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him. Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Yes. Встретим красивого Жик.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Так. Добро, профессор Роген. Добро пожаловать в Хогвартс. Agar mana shu yerda streamimizni yakunlaymiz, bu endi davomini kechroq o'ynasak kerak. Hozir telefon qilishim kerak. Ko'tarmadi hozir. Yaxshilab telefon qilib keyin qilamiz. Kechroq o'ynaymiz buni o'yinni davomini. Menga juda ham yoqdi. Ozgina ko'p gapirar ekanman, lekin hech qisi yo'q. O'rganib ketamiz. Hozircha bizni o'rgatyapti. Zadaniya исследование hali bo'lmadi. Hogwartsdan chiqib hozir nima edi? Hogsmeade'ga borishimiz kerak. Hozir Hogsmeade menimcha mana shu yon atrofdagi nima bo'lsa kerak. O'rmonlar bo'lsa kerak. Menimcha shu tarafga ham boramiz. Короче, Harry Potter bo'lamiz-da bugun. Kechroq o'ynaymiz. Xudo xolasa 2-3 soatlarda yana streamimiz yoqadi. Hozir ozgina ishlar bor. Qornim ham ochib ketdi. Mayli. O'zlaringiz asranglar, sizlar bilan JavaGames bo'ldi. O'yin yoqqan bo'lsa, like tugmasini bosib qo'yasizlar. Hammaga rahmat ko'rganlar uchun. Paka. Thejavagames.